It says Paul runs from his home to the grocery store at an average speed of 8 miles per hour and then walks home along the same route at an average speed of 4 miles per hour. If his whole journey took 45 minutes, how many miles is his home from the store? Well then, let's graph this all together. We can imagine that there is the home of Paul, then he has to arrive at the grocery store and then go back home using the same route, but we just put it this way so that we can see all the motion parameters clearly. Okay, so in the way to the grocery store, he had to cover a certain distance. We don't know. Actually, that is the distance we want to know. And he covered this using a speed of 8 miles per hour. He probably took a certain time. We don't know. We could just time for go. And from the grocery store to his home, he covered the same distance going back. But this time, he went slower, just at 4 miles per hour. Evidently, the time for returning from the grocery store to his home, we also don't know. What we are told is that the time for going to the grocery store and the time for going back home is in total 45 minutes. But in order to use this expression as the base of our calculation, let's keep track of the units here. We're talking about miles per hour and we're talking about minutes. So we either put the time in terms of hours or in terms of minutes. Let's say we use just hours. So this would be 3/4 of an hour. Okay, but the time to go to the grocery store can be expressed as the ratio of the distance divided by the average speed in the first span. All along, the time to go back home will be the same distance divided by the speed he used in the second span on the way back home. Is the distance divided by 4 miles per hour. And this will be equal to 3/4. So now what we can do is just factor, right? Or multiply everything by 8. So it will have d plus 2d equals 3 times 2. And that would be 6. So from this, we know that the distance is actually 2, okay? And that would be the answer.